For you, maybe.
For me, yeah.
Not me.
Tristan's getting busy. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
I'm really proud of you, though. Like,
I
you're
know.
stepping up your
I've
game.
actually put myself out there for a little bit. But it was funny because I was telling you before we went on, and I decided to stop so I could let everybody know. My girlfriend, I went over there for Mother's Day, and she was like, "What happened? What did you guys not go on this week? What's going on?" And I was like,
Yeah, I love it.
You missed us. That's
People were
so
like,
sweet.
they were sad that we weren't on.
Yeah.
We try and do every 2 weeks.
Well, it is, but between you and I, our dating life, it probably takes about 3 weeks for us to get any, content.
At least one date. At least I didn't. Yeah, I think I had one. I had
one date. It was a blind double date. It was a little awkward. Didn't go anywhere. He was a very, very nice guy, but just wasn't my type. My girlfriend, love her to death. Love her, but people, if you're going to set up your friends with someone, please make sure you show them a very current picture of the person that you're trying to set them up with.
That's what happened, huh?
And have seen them sooner than the last 5 years, because that,
Hey, at least your friends are hooking you up. Friends, hello. Like, any one of you can step up and hook me up with one of your nice, good-looking friends that are stable.
I've kind of come to the conclusion that I don't want my friends to set me up, because I feel like my friends hate me when they set me up with people. I'm like, really? Okay.
Wait, you went on one bad friend hookup.
No, I told you about the other one that I'm not sure of, because I haven't met up with him yet. That I'm not exactly sure what his job description is.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's two major things for me, I feel, if I'm going to continue talking or seeing someone. The first one, which we've decided we're gonna talk about this a little bit later, but I have to be at least somewhat attracted to you. That has to,
agreed.
You cannot have sex with someone that you are not attracted to. I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
I mean, maybe if you're really, really drunk, but then you just feel bad. I don't plan on being extremely drunk every single time I
can't remember the last
have
time
sex with a person that I'm dating or with.
Right.
So you have to be attracted to them.
Agreed.
First of all. Second of all, for me, and I know this is not the same for you, but I have 2 children. Yes, my children are already grown. They don't need a father, but they are going to be in my lives forever. So if I'm going to bring you around my children, which will take a while, first of all, for you to even come around my kids, but if you are going to come around my children, I don't want to have to worry about you being, you still have to be a positive influence, a role model, male figure in their lives.
Well, yeah.
I don't want them.
You don't want some schlep.
No, and if you can't even talk about your job, or if it's something that I would not approve of my children doing, I'm just not going to. It's just not going to happen.
But on that note, you've got people that do some jobs that pay well. I can't necessarily say morally they're a good thing, but at least they're doing their job and they're bringing home money to the table and paying the bills, and they're not.
Hell no. I'm not bringing around a drug dealer to my kids.
Okay, I'm talking
I know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Are you talking like a hooker?
No.
A pimp?
Legit, I pay taxes on my shit.
Oh.
Not I'm a drug dealer.
Lawyer?
Ouch! Sorry, lawyer friends.
I'm kidding.
We're just joking.
I have a lot of lawyer friends. I'm totally kidding.
Yeah, we love you.
Totally kidding. No, but there has to be some type of
right there. Stripper. Jen was reading my mind.
Oh.
It's legit job. It's morally, it's not for some people.
Well, but that's, if you're, I don't know, that's not against the law.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. You're paying taxes, so most likely it's legal.
No, and that's when I get, if paying taxes and, if it's not against the law, I don't know if I could ever date a stripper personally. That's just me.
Trust me, I got a lot of
I know they're hot
stripper friends in my life, and I would never date any of them, and I love them to death.
Yeah, I just don't think I could. You have to be in that site, and that's the thing, too, is I'm not in that I don't go to clubs. I don't go.
You don't go anywhere.
I did. Where did I go?
I so said that out loud, didn't I?
Where did I go? I went somewhere.
You went. I don't know. I just saw your post on Facebook the other day, and it was like
yeah, I went out after the baseball game.
Yeah, and I was like, what in the hell? Did they put a gun to your head?
No, it was my girlfriend showed up. I was at the ball field, and they showed up, and they were already drinking. And I was like, damn, I've had a bad day. Like
Is that what I need to do? Just show up and drag you out?
Yep.
Because I can't tell you how many people now have asked, why don't you and Trista go out? How come you guys don't go out? And I'm like, that's a damn good question.
If you just show up, I'll go out. That's the thing is, like, if I have to, like, plan it and get ready, it's probably not gonna happen. But if it's just like yeah, but you and I didn't have my kids either, so that's another thing too. Like, I'm working so much right now. It's just when I have my kids, it's really difficult for me to.
But again, they're home and old enough to sit home alone for a while.
I know. I told my girlfriend I was going to go with her to Stoney's next week.
Whoa.
I know. I made a week of, next Thursday.
Shit, does that mean I gotta get out of work early?
Yeah.
Wait, is it gonna happen?
No,
Here's the thing. Is it gonna happen?
Yeah. No, it is. It is. Because next week, so my son graduates next week, so I'm gonna be super sad and super depressed. Because
I bet.
That's just gonna be a horrible, horrible thing. But, I mean, I'm happy for him, but...
Yeah, but he's gonna get out of your hair. Bye!
No, he's not that. He's not a bad kid.
I'm not saying he's a bad kid.
But, so next Thursday is the... I don't even know how to say it. Baccalaureate?
Baccalaureate?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't even know what it is. But apparently I have to go to it. So it's from like 6:30 to 8. And so I told her, I said, hey, I have to go to this.
Oh, you're already going to be out and about and kind of dressed up.
Yeah. Yes. So, because she told me that she met a guy there. And I was like, I don't ever meet guys at Stoney's. So she said, she goes, come with me and we will find you a guy at Stoney's. I'm like, all right, I'm in.
Trust me, there's a lot of good looking guys at Stoney's and they always hit on my blonde friends. Assholes. Just throw that out there.
So next Thursday I'm going to Stoney's. I already have it in my calendar. Doing Stoney's. I think I have this up.
Wait, so remind me Thursday day that you're going so I can bring clothes and I can try and get out of work early because I'm not going to leave work early and lose out on tips when you're like, yeah,
no, I'm going to go.
And then you bitches don't show up.
If I don't go, I will give you $100.
Sweet. That's probably more than I'll make in tips that night anyway.
I'm going to go. Well, I'm not giving you $100. So
I'm
going to go.
You're going to renege on that. I see.
No, I'm just saying I'm going to go. That's why
okay.
I won't have to give you $100 because I'm going to go for sure. And
should we place a bet on this, guys? Can we place a bet on this? Anyone watching who thinks she's actually going to show up?
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going to go. And I know how to dance, so.
I know how to two-step.
I know how
basic.
I know how to two-step. I know how to do some of the line dances.
I know, like, the old ones.
Yeah.
Like the older ones.
I don't know the ones that the 18-year-olds know how to do. The 18-year-olds that are showing up at Stoney's these days.
I will throw a hip out. Some of those dances. I'm like, oh my God, how did you do that? What? No.
But then I also, so those were those two things. So it didn't work out, but it was, I went out. It was funny though, because my girlfriend, God bless her soul, I love her to death. But, so she's like, well, let's meet somewhere, because we couldn't meet. I had to meet after work, and she said, well, let's meet somewhere in downtown Summerlin. I was like, okay. So I thought, we'll go to what is it called? Public school.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool place.
And she goes, let's go to Dave and Buster's.
I loved it. Well, I haven't been.
Well, no, because
one.
I was too. So I was like, cool, we're going to like get a drink and play games. Like, it'll be fun. Yeah, no. We sat at the bar. But they have a really good watermelon margarita.
Wait, you didn't even go play like skee ball?
No, I know. And I kick ass at skee ball. And basketball. I'm so good at the basketball. I can totally beat anybody at basketball.
Wow.
Yeah.
You didn't even play games.
We didn't play games.
I'm still like...
I know. I was baffled.
Shaking my head at this.
I was baffled. But it was fun. They have a really good watermelon margarita there that they like freeze watermelon into ice cubes so it doesn't like water down your drink.
Smart. You do that with coffee too, you know that?
Yeah.
Take coffee and make them into ice cubes.
Yeah. So that was my dating experiences in the last 3 weeks.
Hey, at least you went on a date.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there's a cute guy that I work with at the ballpark, and I told my girlfriend I was going to make him fall in love with me, but then I found out he's talking to someone else. So
yeah, don't be that girl.
Out the window.
Hey, you could try for somebody else. There's a lot of guys that work at that place.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that's the only one. I don't believe it. I don't.
They're, you know what though? They're so young.
Okay. So
they're so young. Who's that? Kirk.
Yeah. What up, Kirk?
Oh, we're gonna get to that. Oh, and I got back on a dating site.
Oh shit.
I did, and I'm gonna go.
It's a new one I'm gonna try too, because I've never even heard of this one.
I'm not. We're gonna keep it a secret though for now.
We'll see how it works out.
Yeah,
Because I'm way better at these than her.
She's so better at these than me.
Well, I can't say I'm
going on a coffee date tomorrow though.
off of this
One.
Look at you.
Yeah. And it's so funny because you know how Vegas is such a small town.
Yes.
So
Big city, small town. I say it all the time.
This guy used to work with one of my girlfriends that I work with now.
And she knows this? What'd she tell you about him?
She said he's a nice guy. It was a couple years ago, she said.
Which is funny because one of the people she showed me, Miss Trista showed me on her new dating site.
Oh, yeah.
I actually work with this guy.
Yeah,
so,
but he didn't message me, so whatever.
I don't really see him often. He's in another part of the work area, but he's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy, and he's kind of quiet though.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's what you need because I don't think you can handle like a exciting guy.
I guess I can.
I think you need a guy that's like, hey, can we stay home and watch movies?
Oh, I would so love that.
Yay.
No, because that was one of the things, you know what though? Because that was kind of one of the turnoffs that I had for the guy that I told you about that I'm not sure of yet.
Although, yes.
Yeah, with the questionable. Yeah. So I asked, you know, like we're talking and I, you know, oh, hey, what do you like doing for fun? Oh, I'm not really that active.
Wait, this is the one that the friend is hooking up with the questionable job.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, and I know I don't go out to clubs. I don't go freaking drinking every night.
No.
I'm not that person, but I'm an active person. I like going hiking. I like working out. I like, you know, I like doing things. I'll go to a concert. I'll go to a hockey game. I'm not going to go to a freaking club because I'm 42 years old and that's, if you're still going to clubs at 42, like, it's
Trust
just
me,
not for me.
when I look at these dating profiles and I see, like, you're in your 40s around me and I see pictures at, like, the pool parties, I'm like, left.
No.
Like, you're in your 40s and you're hanging out at pool parties? Come on, man, really?
Like, I'll go hang out at a pool with my girlfriends or like, go for the day, but, like, to go and get shit-faced drunk at a pool party
and fist pump.
No, thank you. I have no desire to do that whatsoever. So, no, I don't go out in that manner, but I do things. I would have gone with you to the freaking tequila thing if I wouldn't have had to work that day.
That was a rough night.
Brandy had people eating pretzels off her
I don't know if you guys saw that. That was awesome.
That was funny. I was like, oh my goodness, go Brandy.
The milkshake wasn't working, so I threw out the pretzels, and man, and you know what's funny is I was eyeballing that guy for a while.
Yeah,
and he was eyeballing me, and the only thing was he had on flip-flops.
What's wrong with flip-flops? I wear flip-flops all the time.
I wear flip-flops.
What?
Ugh,
Why?
I don't know. It's really weird. I mean,
at least it's not sandals with socks.
No, I know, but it's just weird. I don't know. It's sort of a turn-off.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't like completely turn a guy down, but I kind of like curl my nose at it. But his calves were hot. I just wanted to like lick them. Right there.
Oh my god. The DJ last night, so we had a DJ at the event that I was at last night. He was 6'7", first of all.
That's a big boy.
Oh my gosh.
Grower,
so tall, super sexy. And his arms and shoulders, OMG. Like, I am a shoulder person. Like, if you have, like, nice shoulders and nice arms, oh, my God.
Did you go talk to him?
I will lick them for days.
Did you go talk to him?
But I did talk to him.
Oh!
But he was, like, 30 years old.
You know what? You never know. Like,
No, I do know. I'm 42, almost 43. He's 30.
Okay. But granted, it's few and far between that they're actually very mature men at that age, because we all know men mature slower than women, but you might find that one old soul that was actually raised properly that knows how to treat a woman. I
agree with that, but the fact of the matter is, especially men that age. I've even found some on that dating site that I went on. Guys that are my age, that are 42. If they don't have kids, like they still want kids, and I am not having any more.
Well, maybe
children.
they're saying they want them because they'll meet someone with them, too. Possibly.
They need to make that more clear, because as soon as I see that you want kids, I'm like,
running away.
Not happening. The baby making factory is closed for business. There's freaking cobwebs on that shit. That's not happening.
I have those too, but it's not because I'm not having babies. That's a whole nother ball game right there.
No, I do not want any more kids. I mean, I would date somebody that had, like that guy that I went on the blind date with. He had a 6-year-old. I would totally date someone that has kids already, but
he has to have a personality. And he said he did not have a very good. Wasn't very conversational, I guess is a better word.
It was just like a bunch of things. And I don't want to, like, he's a nice guy. I don't want to, like, bash him or anything, but...
I mean, if it's not there, it's not there.
It wasn't
There's nothing
there.
you can do.
And then it was kind of like when we walked out, it was midnight by the time we left. And they were like, oh, okay, well, our car's parked over here. And I'm like, well, my car's parked over here. And he was like, okay, bye. I'm like...
Oh, he didn't even want to walk you?
It is midnight, and we're in a parking lot, and you're not going to even walk me to my car? I was like, that's all right, I got ninja skills. I'll kick somebody's ass.
Well, there's a lot of women that carry around here, so that's a smart thing.
I don't, but I need to.
You should. There's quite a few people I know that give those classes, so.
Yeah, I know a couple people, too. I just need to do it. I just haven't done it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
So,
but I had a date.
You did?
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago. And I will go with the whole route of he was a nice guy.
Okay.
He's cute, but already I knew when we went to go eat, and now we all know that I'm a foodie.
Right.
And I can't date a guy that wants to eat salad and drink water all day long.
What the hell?
That's not him. I'm just saying, like, that's an extreme. But he's like, has celiac. So, like, his palate is very limited and his food is very limited. And I'm like, I don't know if we would be able to hang out because I can eat anything and I don't care. And I don't want to feel like, oh, I can't eat that because, you you can't eat it kind of thing.
But would he be willing to, like, go to places? Like, I know one of your favorite places in the world is Texas State, Brazil. Like,
yeah.
He could do that, right? Celiac is...
It's like wheat.
Or flours.
Yeah,
stuff,
I think
right?
it's wheat and flour. He would, but like, it's funny because we actually went to CPK and they have like a California.
That's a weird place to go if he's celiac.
We had the cauliflower crust.
Oh, okay.
So, and it was actually really good. So, I mean, I guess I can change my diet. Not. No,
I am not. Like a healthy diet. It sounds like a healthy diet.
God knows I need to get healthy, but I try. Those White Castles last night didn't help either.
Oh my goodness. I saw that. You're so
I love
funny.
White Castle.
You're so funny.
Oh.
Did you get the pretzel guy's number? Even though
no.
Maybe you could get him to stop wearing flip-flops.
No, but it's funny because they were with a couple other girls and my pretzels were so awesome, she came and nibbled. But nobody got a picture of that. But I had a girl nibbling on my pretzels.
Hey, and they were like full on, like right at the boobie line.
That's exactly where I hung
right
on
at the boobie line.
But
I wish
maybe I still got it.
I'm going to Chris Young though.
I gotta work.
What?
That's a Friday night, right?
Or
Saturday.
It's in June. Like June 20th or something like that.
Oh, but I think it's a weekend.
I think it is the Friday night.
So I can't go.
Aww.
I know.
I have a day out planned in June.
Oh, I forgot. I almost had another date. And it's funny because I told the guys at work the night before, I'm like, I have a date tomorrow. They're like, really? I said,
almost.
Yeah, but I know it's not going to happen. And sure as shit, it didn't happen.
I feel like you jinxed yourself then.
I always do. Like, I don't want to tell anybody about my dates because I feel like I seriously jinxed myself. So
why didn't it happen?
So
Who was this person?
I can tell about all my negative things, but then when I feel like I want to tell positive, I feel like I'm jinxing it. So when I post all my negative stuff about my, ew, you're a man hater. I'm not a man hater. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. If that's the case, I wouldn't even try dating. I wouldn't even like guys. I don't.
Shouldn't be on my ass all the time about trying to date.
Right? I just feel like I jinx myself if something good happens. So I don't really post a lot about good dates. I don't. because I like I said, I'm like, oh, I had a good date, and I had a second date, and I get ghosted.
I don't even get second dates.
I've only been on a second date twice with two different guys, so
I don't
it
think
doesn't
I've
go
ever
anywhere.
been on a second date.
You don't go on dates much as it is.
I know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be good about this. I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I told you.
I've listened
to
this.
So we were talking
for how
about.
long now?
I'm trying something. So I do 100% believe that you have to be attracted to the person.
Of course.
To go out with them.
Oh yeah, this is good. She's going different again.
I'm trying something a little new because I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm picky. Maybe I am picky. Maybe I'm super picky. I have been super picky, so I'm trying to not be as picky.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm trying to kind of change my mindset of, well, like looking at people differently. I don't. That sounds.
Well, you're going beyond looks. Is what you're talking about. You're going beyond looks. You're going like maybe something actually in their profile.
If it's a little bit like, even if I'm attracted to them, like even like, oh, he's cute. You know, before I'd be like, he's cute, but you know, whatever. But like, and then I wouldn't even like read on. But you know,
so you're trying different,
right? So I'm like doing both,
which is good. And I saw some of the guys you were swiping on, and I'm so glad that we don't have to worry about fighting over men when we go out, because your taste is totally different. Well, at least what I've seen.
I don't feel like I have like a certain type.
Which is good because variety is the spice of life. Just saying. So when you... Did I totally stump you on that?
No, I'm just trying to think. Because there are certain things that I don't like, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, there's...
I don't feel like I have, like, I'm not one of those girls like, oh, I only like blonde-haired, blue-eyed guys. I don't think I've actually ever dated a blonde. Oh, no, I did. He was one of my, like, whatchamacallits that we were talking about last week. Friends with benefits.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't really consider that dating. That was just, he was good in bed, so.
Okay. What's wrong with
Which
that?
brings us to our topic that we were talking about, that we're going to be talking about this week. Does size matter?
Where are we? Oh, I need all my little sound clips off my phone. Damn it.
We were supposed to have a guest on because he apparently had a theory about size when it came to women.
Yeah, and he actually looked it up on I actually Googled this somewhere. And I was like, look, just come on the show, read it, and tell us, like, your thought process on this. So at work, he's like, he's reading it. I guess in theory, it's not like a size thing. I guess women are, like, how do I explain it? Women are... height-wise? Like...
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, so we're talking about vaginas?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure you were talking about vaginas or boobs or butts.
No, vaginas.
Because women have, again, the expectation for a woman is this big, and the expectation for a man is just their one little thing. Or medium-sized thing, whatever it may be. But women have to have the tits, the ass, and... the vajayjays.
Well, then again, you know, you can look at it as guys. Well, they need to have a smile and eyes and ass and calves and abs and delts and all that stuff.
Usually no.
Because I have friends that like guys with dad bods.
Oh my God, my girlfriend was telling me about that.
Digging the dad bods.
But I feel like her idea of a dad bod and my idea of a dad bod, because she showed me her guy that had a dad bod, I was like, damn, girl, that is not... I don't know any dads that have a bod like that. I was like,
no, dad bods are like...
Not at my age. The
average,
dads at my age don't have.
It's like an average body. Like it's not, you know, there's not definition to a dad bod. Like
yeah, this guy had he had like
no, there's no definition to a dad. Dad bod is just like I'm comfy and what my skin and you know I may have a little beer belly. Is that right, guys? Like dad bods are.
That's what my definition of a dad bod is.
Yeah, like not frumpy.
Like you're not fat, you're not overweight, but you don't go to the gym every day.
Yeah. And you like to eat.
Yeah.
Does that mean I have a mom bod?
I think we both have mom bods.
No, you go to the gym. Somebody was looking at your arms like, damn, Trista's got some arms over there.
I'm heavier now than I've ever been in my entire life.
But that could be muscle mass, which is weighs more than fat.
Like, I weigh more now than I weighed when I was pregnant.
Really?
Yeah.
But, again, it could be muscle.
I only weighed...
Muscle mass.
Yeah, I only gained 20 pounds with both my kids.
Kurt, Kirk, there is not a snowball's chance in hell you could ever have a dad bod. You weigh like 150 pounds wet with rocks in your pockets. As many years as I've known you, you've never had a dad bod. You're skinny. Sorry.
All right, so what was Ariana? Ariana, I'm not super picky.
Ooh, you just got busted.
That's one of my best friends. She's known me for like 24 or 5 years.
That's a long time.
I know.
So she definitely should know you.
Picky. I'm not super picky.
You know what? I haven't even known you that long, and I think you're kind of picky.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Why can't I be?
Ever.
Why can't I be picky? Men are freaking picky.
Nobody's saying
these
you
mother
can't.
scratching men. Do you like how I'm being good?
You are,
swearing?
except for earlier.
A
You
couple
totally
times,
dropped
right?
F-bombs
A little
earlier.
bit, but not as much as I normally do. But these men can be picky as hell. They, and it's not even picky. It's about like wanting these freaking 20-year-old
But again,
arm pieces. I told my, totally getting off topic right now, but
we don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that ever.
I was with my son and my daughter, and I was talking about, I don't even remember how we got on the conversation, but I was like, actually my son brought it up, and he goes, Mom, you just need to find yourself a sugar daddy. And I was like, what?
All right.
I was like, what are you talking about? And I told him, I was like, I'm working on it. I was totally kidding, but he said, Mom, you just need to find you a sugar daddy. And I said, Keegan, I'm too old and too fat to have a sugar daddy. And he was like, what are you talking about, Mom? And I said, these men who want these like sugar babies want that, just that, a baby. They want these 20-year-old girls who are big old fake boobies, fake silicone in their lips, fake freaking nose, fake cheeks, freaking shit in their forehead so their eyeballs don't move.
Shit in their forehead?
And
would that be Botox?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was called. And like these little teeny tiny waists. I was like, I'm not any of that. And he goes, Mom, and God bless my son, I love him to death. And he goes, Mom, you're hot. You could get, he's like, so-and-so's mom just got a sugar daddy. You could totally get a sugar daddy.
Trust me, I get a lot of guys that are like, your friend is hot, Brandy.
Aw, so sweet.
It's the hair. Fuck you, you blonde.
I know. they like the way I sweat when I'm
panicking.
nervous.
You're in panic mode. I'm sweating. Oh my
She
God.
said it's okay to be picky, just not super picky.
Well, true. I mean, people have their standards on what they like and look for, and but let's put it into perspective. So maybe you're looking at like a 50, 60-year-old sugar daddy and a 20. And a 20 or 30-year-old sugar baby, or you can put it a little more perspective for us, like an 80-year-old guy that's about to die. He looks like a prune, and us in our 40s.
It's so funny.
It's the same.
No, because I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, the one that we were talking about dad bods. We were standing around talking, and we were talking about sugar daddies. I'm like, I am sorry, I cannot date someone that has wrinkly balls. Like, I just don't like. It's just not gonna happen. I can't have sex with someone that's
just do
like
it in the dark.
Unless I'm wrinkly and you're wrinkly, I just can't.
So like the wrinkles just like mesh. They just like a puzzle. They just kind of lay within each other.
They fit together perfectly. That's great. That image is so disgusting right now in my head. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that out of my head.
Mike says, is the size of a tater tot acceptable? My theory is, does your tater tot work? Does it taste good?
Well, okay, so go back onto the topic that
Here we go again. We're back.
Talking about. We're back again. So my girlfriend Ariana that says I'm picky, she said that size does matter. She said you can't. What did she say? She said something about like,
I don't ask her. She's still watching.
You can't get it done with a long pencil or something like that. Or
someone else posted that today. You can't have a pencil-sized D, long and thin, and think it works. Well, why not? Why not?
I'm kind of like on the fence about this because I've had people that like aren't huge. They're not like, I mean, they're not microscopic.
People, or would that be guys?
I've never tried the strap-on.
Whoa, hey, that's on my bucket list. Who's up for it?
What?
Just kidding.
No.
Okay, maybe I'm not, but that's besides the point.
So I've had boyfriends where they're not huge,
Right.
but they know what they're doing.
That's my theory.
And I've also had boyfriends who are above average that don't know what the F they're doing. And it took a while to...
No, see, I'm beyond that. I'm not teaching nobody nothing no more. Nope. If anything, I'm learning from the next guy that I'm with. You're gonna teach me some shit.
That's not gonna happen.
What? Oh, ouch! You don't have that. You don't have faith in men, do you at all?
I do,
Because look.
I feel like I've peaked.
And now you're about to go downhill because you're old. Oh Lord.
No, I'm just saying. No, but yeah, I feel like it.
Not for me, size doesn't matter.
know.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
to
matter.
you?
Because like in theory, it doesn't matter. The size. It's not the size of the pen. It's how well you sign your name. Think about it. It's not the size of the ship. It's emotion in
nice
the ocean.
analogy.
These are all old. Think about it. It's not the size of the ship. It's emotion in the ocean.
Yeah, but
And you can make up for it in other ways. Like if your wiener
That's
is
true.
not big, but you know, you kind of do your thing. What if he's good orally?
wiener. She called it a wiener.
Wiener. What if he's good orally? Like, I mean, I'm just
Okay, but there's
saying,
only
you can-
so much of that. Like, I 100% agree with you. Like, that is a must.
What? Which parts?
Like, oral.
A guy, you got all.
I'm only listening to. I heard that part of the conversation and I stopped on it. But you said that they can do other things.
Sure.
But like you can't just do that.
Well, no.
Just like you can't just do one position. You can't just do one like
Vanilla is not
right.
fun.
Ugh.
Vanilla is not fun.
Shoot me in the head.
Trust me,
with
I want
that
to be
one.
thrown around a bed. I want to be thrown around a bed.
Yeah, but you don't want that every single time either.
No.
Like every now and then it's nice to do it nice. Like to have nice sex.
Oh my god, you sound so old right now.
I'm just saying, it's
I want
every
to have nice sex.
no, like every now and then. You don't need to be like slammed up against the wall every single
I
time.
do.
Every single time.
All right, I'm just kidding. I don't.
You're gonna break a hole in the wall.
All
First
right.
of all,
Well-
the wall's gonna give way.
At least it's not. As long as it's not in my house, I don't care. We can break walls.
But I'm just saying, like, yes, you have to spice it up. You have to do other things. So you can't just do the one. If they're not good in bed, if they're not good with what they have, then you can't just rely on oral.
Well, no, of course not. No, but if we're talking about penis size, granted, we're gonna go on the girls' side here too. If we're talking about penis size, you should just be able to use it. Well, oh boy, what?
Go ahead.
You should be able to use it. Like, if it does its job and it makes me do what I need to do, then it doesn't matter the size. It can be hung like a tuna can. Girth.
Round?
Yeah, girth. Like
Oh,
short
gotcha.
and thick, like a tuna can.
This is the tune again. I don't think so. That's not gonna work.
That's a micro wiener. Isn't that what they're called now? Or micro weenie or micro? I just saw some posts about it. I had to Google it. Micro dick. I don't know, something like that.
So Ariana, so we're getting a girl's perspective over here besides ours. So my girlfriend said it's like a rod jamming into you with no pleasure attached to it.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So she's agreeing it's not about the size.
No, she says it is about the size.
It is about the size.
Yeah, she said because it's like something just like me doing this.
But it could be
But
8 inches and it could be 4 inches and do that. It doesn't.
yeah, but if it's not, she said the only time a guy. Wait, what does it say? She said the only time a guy is really good orally
Micro penis, thank
is
you.
if he's not so good with everything else, which I disagree about that. I have to disagree about that. I've had people that were good at both, like really good at both.
Those exist too.
Oh yeah, those unicorns exist. Those unicorns do exist.
Apply
Absolutely.
below. Sign below.
Yeah.
If you're one of those unicorns.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Like I feel like even if they know what they're doing with other things, like
It helps.
tongues and fingers and everything else, but
Yes, it helps.
they have like a teeny weenie.
Well, that just helps.
Then-
That's helpful. But if we're talking legit penis size. If the penis hits the spot and makes you do your stuff and climax, is that a good word? Then 4 inches or 10 inches, it did its job. I mean, that's my theory.
I guess
4 inches or 10 inches. Which I don't want 10
but
inches because that shit would hurt.
But you're saying though that it has to be at least a certain size, like not.
Well, I mean, okay, if we go scientifically here and biologically here, you have the little man in the boat. He's on the outside, and then you've got your G-spot on the inside. So, I mean, there's 2 ways for a woman to climax. So let's just say he's 4 inches.
Okay.
But he hits the shit out of the outside, does his job, he's good. But he can't hit the inside. But he hit the outside, so he still made you come. It's such a
Brandy's so free to say this. Spell it out for me. I'll say it for you.
Try not to be like too vulgar, which really isn't vulgar. I mean, that's just we're biologically
I just feel people
speaking.
are afraid because my friend over there, he said, "Okay, so are you open to telling your guy that his dick is too small?"
I would never tell a guy.
I wouldn't say it that harshly, but I feel that a lot of people have a hard time talking about sex, especially when it's like. Tell me what you want. Like, I would rather you tell me what you like and tell me what you want.
Yes.
Than me trying to just
communication.
Do random things trying to figure it out and you're not enjoying yourself. Cause
like Helen Keller in bed. Is this working? Is this working? I love it.
I'll figure it out. But when I'm trying to figure it out, it's based on things that I'm enjoying. But if you like something different, then you need to tell me.
So rescued. He's got to be. Do you know?
He's my friend.
Okay, so would you tell your girl she's loose? I mean, you're asking if I would tell my guy if he has a small penis. I'm not saying your wife because I'm just saying generally speaking. I wouldn't tell my guy your dick is small, but I would offer up suggestions to better hit the spot or do things or make it feel better for me without going, your dick's small and this just ain't working.
You know what? I have a hard time just talking about I don't have a hard time talking about sex. I will freaking tell you what
left, right, in,
pull
out.
my hair, smack my ass. Yes, I will tell you.
So much for that prude theory.
Girl, I told you I'm so not. No, I don't like going to clubs.
She's not a prude.
But it's hard for me, and I feel really bad. It's really, really hard for me to tell a guy if he's a bad kisser.
A bad kisser.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever told a guy that, but I think
hard.
I've never kissed him again. I don't think it ever went to that.
I just
or are you talking like somebody you're dating?
Yeah. I just kept thinking, because in some instances, it was, and I don't know if I was just caught up in the moment, but it was really good, and then it started oh.
Well, I mean, as long as I'm not swallowing your face, that's kind of gross.
No, some guys are just, I don't. Ugh.
I am an amazing kisser. I am an amazing kisser.
Too.
Trust me, I've been told many times.
Me too.
So I think we could help teach a guy without going, okay, turn your head this way, put your tongue that way. Almost you kind of do it yourself.
Not if they are so stubborn that they don't follow directions.
Well, guys are stubborn. They hate being told that they're wrong. That's for damn sure.
Ariana said you can't tell a guy he's small, it would hurt his ego.
Where we both are
So what do you do in that situation? What do you do? So what if you really like the guy, he's good at other things, but you're not super happy with the size of his manhood, and what do you do?
Is there anyone out there that's actually told their man their dick is too small?
I don't think so. That would be so mean.
Anybody watching right now, have you ever told your man or the guy you're dating or one night stand or whatever that his dick is too small? I'm curious. I couldn't do it.
I don't think I could do it.
Now, I may have told my friends later. Man, that guy's dick was so small.
I don't think I've even, I haven't said about size. Oh, maybe I have. I probably have.
I've talked about some.
Have.
Yeah, you have. You know
I'm sure
you have.
I
Stop
have.
it. You know
I'm
you
sure
have.
I have.
Don't tell me. You haven't. Because you know damn well you're oh my God. Because trust me, because I've been that guy's really small. And then I'm oh my God, this guy was huge. And I didn't walk straight for 3 days. I am also a liar.
You decide if you're willing to live with that or not. Okay, so guys out there, would you be, because this has come up, would you be insulted if your girl suggested using toys
I like toys.
during,
Let me just tell you.
Because I've had someone get mad. They're like, I don't understand why we have to use toys.
I have heard that.
Fun.
I have heard that though. Guys get very like offended that you want to bring it, and other guys are like, hell yeah.
I don't know.
How many you got? Lay them out. Let's see them.
Why do you? I got a drawer full.
Right? All the batteries are dead in mine. I have to keep using them. Oh, it's because we have to get today. We have to get Rob, no longer Bob. We have to get the rechargeable.
There's a completely different.
Here we go again.
There we go off topic. But who was it that was? My girlfriend. She had her and her boyfriend. Now they're living together, but they were in different states, so they had a long distance relationship, and they had one where
that stretched from state to state.
No, but he had the remote control where he was at, so he could control the like power of it. And she had the
between states.
Yeah,
they worked that far.
Yeah,
I guess
on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because they have shit that does that all the time. So.
Yeah.
What?
So that's how they like when they were away from each other. That's how they would video chat, and then
I guess that's something.
Yeah, interesting.
Maybe that would be great because then you just have
it's like $300. I looked it up.
Are you planning on having a long distance relationship?
I was in a long distance relationship at the time. I was dating the guy in Canada.
Oh, you looked it up back then?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
I was all about it. Yep.
About that. I was about that.
Ari says, I know Ariana. Yes, thank you. The batteries are dead because I'm single. Thank you.
Yeah,
yes,
well, that happens when you're single. Shit. Thanks for rubbing it in, though, for us single folk and you that aren't single that just get laid all the time.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Lucky ducks.
For those that can see.
Okay, so totally switching over for you men out there who are watching. So does size matter? Because, no, it's not okay for a girl to tell a guy that his penis is too small, but I have known several men who have told their women, you need to get a boob job.
Yes, because it's not just vagina. We're talking boobs and ass because guys are vagina, boobs, and ass people.
Or you need to go to the gym and get your ass like a peach or whatever. That's not what they say, but
that's what they do now.
So it's like I feel like it's a double standard. You know, these guys, oh no, you can't tell me that, you know, I don't know what I'm doing with my penis, but I can tell you need to go get a boob job.
Yeah, I would tell them to go pound salt, that's for sure.
You know, how is that? And doesn't matter. Is that...
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. When you see these chicks out and about or on these dating apps, do you go, well, her tits aren't big enough? Nah.
Dude, and I have seen so many guys, it's so funny to me, because I am the first person, I will 100% look at a beautiful woman and be like, damn, she's gorgeous.
Sure, I can appreciate a beautiful woman.
I would totally, I've said that to my guy friends tons of times, hell yeah, I do her, she's freaking hot, you know, or I'd point out girls to them. But then I've also seen my guy friends, the more shallow ones, freaking look at a guy, and it happened a couple times at work. These girls come in and they're these little twigs with these big ass balloons on them, not cute at all in the face, and they're like, oh hell yeah, that girl's freaking fine. I'm like, where?
Which part?
What, her boob?
Right or left boob? Which one?
Yeah, is that all you're looking at? So you know, and I get it, yes, boobs are hot.
I wish I had some.
I like boobs. I think boobs are beautiful. But yes, you do. What are you talking about?
It's the bra, baby.
I think you have boobs. I think your boobs are nice.
Well, I do, but they're just not big.
Well, but
Tristan, you told me I have nice boobs.
You have
Thank
nice
you.
boobs. I like your boobs.
Thank you.
I just don't get it though. Why is there such a double standard?
I like the ones that you're like, oh, you know, check her out, and she's everything about her is silicone and fake, and they're like, oh no, I like women with meat on my bones. Liar!
No,
I like thick women. Liar. That's why your head just spun around and checked that chick out twice. I don't want to hear it. Bullshit. Yeah. I'm calling bullshit.
I just don't get it. You know,
But I see none of the guys are chiming in here on boob size or ass size or even vaginas. Have you guys been with women where it's just hot dogs in a hallway? I mean, I would never be told that. I will tell you that right now. Never, ever, ever. But
Kegels, lady.
Yes,
Kegels.
Yeah, and I hear that now when you do it, you when you're going to pee, the best way to do it is when you have to pee, you sit on the toilet and you hold that pee in as long as you can. That helps build your kegels.
No, when you're working out, like if you're doing squats, like to try and do it because it's hard to do kegels when you're doing squats, just because like
I feel like I would fart. Like, there's too much, I can't pay attention, and I would just squeeze and like I fart.
No,
I don't know. I don't do them.
When you're driving is a good time. Like I do it all the time when I'm driving.
Really?
Like you just and if you try and hold it for like 10 seconds and then release, like that's.
So for those that don't know what a kegel is,
I took a class on it.
Can you explain how to do it? For those that don't know what it is, please explain.
So
ladies,
what it is so when you're like, so if you're sitting, like the best way to try and like know if you're doing it right is you can actually get a towel, and I learned this in the class that I took.
I didn't know towels were involved, but all right.
So, well, just to make sure that you're doing it right. So you get a towel and you like roll it up and you like sit on it and you try and like push your vagina bone. I don't remember what it's called, but you try and push it like down onto, so you're like contracting and pushing it down, because a lot of people do Kegels wrong, so you have to like push down and hold it, and it's really hard.
I thought it was all about squeezing, like squeezing,
no,
like
you have to
like squeezing in.
No.
See,
it's really
no
weird.
wonder why I don't have strong vagina muscles.
I mean, I think there's the two ways that you can do it. Like, it's the pushing down. Like, you have to like feel the pressure on the towel is what we were told, and then it's in holding it. That's a big thing, but it's really hard to do. It's actually really hard to do.
I'm sitting here and I'm just squeezing, but then I feel like I'm working my glutes. not anything else.
Which is also a good thing.
Yeah, because then, I don't have to go to the gym and do squats and have that peach body.
You like, I mean, you're squeezing, but you're like, it's a different type of a squeeze.
You're a horrible teacher.
I'm sorry.
You are horrible.
If you could put your finger down there and feel it, you'd
Whoa! That's going to be a different podcast.
No. I'm just saying.
No, I don't. I mean, I always thought it was like the squeezing, like you squeeze, like your stuff.
Yeah.
Not push down.
Well, but if you're contracting your ass, that's not doing it right.
Well, I almost feel like, my butt's moving, but I feel like it's my vagine.
Your vagine. I like that. That's a cute name for that.
My vagine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about Kegels. But I do know that you will not be throwing hot dogs down the hallway with my vagine.
I don't know. I haven't used my vagine in a long time, so I can't say. It's probably like...
Has anybody ever told you your stuff is too loose?
No.
Or too tight?
No. Is there such thing as too tight?
Well, you know what I mean. I know, granted, there's no such thing as too tight, but...
No.
No? I definitely will never be told.
But I did so after I've had 2 children, naturally, and I did, when the last time I told my doctor, I was like, put a couple stitches in that.
Right.
And he did.
But that's not affecting your... Is it? I mean, I guess in essence, it's kind of narrows down your opening, but that's not like your inner muscles. You know what I mean? Like, it's not your inner muscles.
I don't know what
that
he did,
really grip that penis.
That's true.
Just saying.
Oh, I don't know.
I do know people that have had lip reduction.
Yeah, me too.
Because of it, they just got real flappy, and you
There's no amount of squats that'll fix that. That has to be done surgically.
I know a guy that loves those.
Really?
Yeah.
Flappies?
Yes. He's like, I love roast beef curtains.
Ew!
I said, stop, you're a liar. He's like, no. He's like, it is so hot. And then all these horrible images just I was like,
so many bad images in my head right now.
No.
Did you ever go check? Total off subject again. Did you ever check if we got popcorn?
I didn't.
Did anyone?
Did anyone send us popcorn? I know I'm an asshole.
Probably
I haven't
not.
been.
Probably not.
I didn't get any notifications that I got deliveries, so thanks a lot for not sending us popcorn, anyone.
All right, so we've decided then it's a double standard. It does matter, sort of, to a point, the size of a man. But for men, they can complain all damn day about the size of a woman.
Well, yeah, but
I don't see how that's fair. Why do I have to go pay for tits and ass?
You don't.
And you don't have to go get a penis implant.
Do they have penis enlargements? They have those extends. I think they're like pills and things. Extends. They're like
Is that something you like add on to the end of your...
I maybe. I'm not sure.
It's like
I actually got into a car.
It velcros around the tip
might.
after you get an erection.
It might kind of sort of be like a strap-on, but you put your own in it to make it longer. I don't know. In essence, a strap-on. Do you know what I mean? Like it's hollow. And you put your own penis in it to make it longer. I don't.
Interesting.
That's just my. I don't know. Anyone know anything about extends? Who's gonna be brave enough to say that they know anything about extends? Anyone?
I've never heard of it. I've heard of the pump thing.
It's like EXTENZ, extends. I don't know if it's pills. I don't know if it's like the thing you put on the tip. I don't know.
That's different.
Quick, somebody Google it. Fill us in. Tell us what they are.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Weird. Never heard of it.
But yeah, but my buddy says that I'm guessing the canal, the vagina itself, is always like the same. Like if you were born tight, it stays tight. If you were born loose, it stays loose. It doesn't matter if you've had 85 children. It doesn't matter if you had John Holmes up in there. It doesn't matter. Like, I guess because it's a muscle and they say it retracts back to its normal size. I still have a hard time believing that because I would imagine true. Like after a while,
because it's a muscle. If it's a muscle, you have muscle in there. So if you have a muscle,
it's a muscle.
You can work it out.
I've had guys go, God damn, Bernie.
Yeah.
Stop squeezing so hard.
Exactly. So it's a muscle. I mean, you can make it tighter, just like you can make, well, sometimes you can make muscles on your body tighter. I'm having a hard time.
No, that's what the article was that he was reading. It goes back to its.
Oh, and everything you read on the internet.
It was like
true,
some doctor. I don't know. It was like a doctor website. That's why I told him to come and tell your story, and he didn't. So he sucks.
Whatever.
That's okay. We'll get somebody else on here.
All right. Well, what time is it? Oh, Jesus, we always go so long. I feel like we talk forever, and it doesn't ever seem like it was that long.
What are we going to talk about next week?
I don't know.
Anybody got suggestions next week?
I'm supposed to go on a coffee date. We have Memorial Day coming up.
Yep.
It's coming up. We'll see. We'll figure out something to talk about next week. Not sure.
Mm-hmm. Something.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
How about we...
I see the smoke coming from your ears.
I have an idea. We can do like an on-site podcast. Like if you show up at Stoney's on Thursday and I show up at Stoney's on Thursday, we can like...
How would we wouldn't be able to podcast it though.
Bring your little thing that you plug in your phone.
See what you do?
See what happens when I get excited?
Wait, it's supposed to go this way.
Oh, damn it.
Not this way. Well, I mean, we could, if we go to Stoney's Thursday and people show up, we could maybe like either video it or sound it instead of like if you don't want your face to be shown, and then somehow
we'll just upload it. It won't be, yeah.
Great. Now we got to do that technological
Jesus Christ
shit.
We can't even figure this shit out. I don't know how that's going to happen.
Have mercy. But yeah, I would like to do an on-site event.
Her V felt the same as before babies.
How does she know?
Her husband told her.
Oh. I don't know.
Did I not say that part? I said her husband. Her hubby told her that her felt the same before as after.
Which I guess it's possible. I don't know. I mean, how does a woman get to the point that you're throwing hot dogs down a hallway?
I don't know, dude.
How do you get to that point?
Those people that have like 20 babies. First of all, I don't know how they do that.
And natural. Oh. Natural. Can you imagine natural? 20 of them?
I can imagine being pregnant 20 times. 2 was enough.
Well,
I might have done 3, but whew.
I haven't had. I had 0.
No.
0.
All right. So anyways, all right. So maybe we'll go live at Stoney's. I'm gonna be at Stoney's. We're gonna be at Stoney's Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna be there.
I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. I might not be
there very late, but I'll be there.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem.
I'm just kidding. No, because you won't be there till late. So
I'm gonna try and get out at 10 and head over at 10.
What do I have to do Friday?
Because I still want to work some
graduation, so I can go home and sleep. I'll be fine.
So you don't work. You don't work Friday.
No, I have my son's graduation.
So you have no excuse to be out late. You all heard that. She has no excuse not to be out late.
I work at my office, but like I can schedule my appointments later.
All right, so Thursday. If anyone wants to come out, 2 Stonies. We're going to try this again. We are going to try this again, but she's already going to be out. There's going to be no excuses. Like last time when she was like, I was on the couch and I couldn't get off the couch. Dude, you call me
after 9 o'clock, it's not happening. I'm already in my pajamas.
That's no excuse. If you knew you were going out, get your ass off the couch, get ready, and go. Period.
Okay.
So, Thursday.
Oh, Ari said live at Sony's. Ari, I think you should drive down here.
Yeah.
For the weekend from Arizona and join us.
There you go.
My girlfriend Ari is amazing at talking to people. I need her to be here with me because all my other friends are freaking married.
Well, they can still be good wingmen.
No, they're not. They're not good wingmen.
Yeah, that's not good. Even if you're married, you should still be a good wingman for your friend. Guy, girl, husband, wife, whatever. Like, you should still be a good wingman.
No.
Period. But some people just don't have that talent. Like, I can hook anybody up. I can't hook myself up. But if I'm at a club, I will hook anybody up.
I will go and talk to somebody for somebody else, but I won't go talk to them for myself.
Yep. I mean, there's times when I will go talk to a guy and strike up a conversation. And sometimes it's just for fun.
I thought the little DJ guy was going to talk to me ask me for my number. He even like helped me carry some stuff, and he's like, "Oh, let me help you." I was like, "Okay." I was like, I was being flirty. I was even being flirty last night. I'm never flirty.
Do we have to go to flirting school?
Apparently. Maybe I just wasn't doing it right. Maybe I don't know how to flirt. Ooh, maybe we can talk about that. How to flirt. What are some flirting tips? Oh, yes, give us some flirting tips. I don't know how to flirt. Apparently, I'm not good at it.
I can flirt. I was voted class flirt. Trust me, I can flirt.
I can
like the best of them.
I feel if I look at you, that's flirting enough.
Oh my god! You just look at a guy. You're like,
if I look at you more than once, that means I'm flirting, and you need to run with it.
No, see, then that's where your wingman comes in and go, hey, she's flirting with you.
Hey, are you not picking up on these signals she's totally throwing out at you?
Pay attention.
She looked at you twice.
She did, and then he's gonna go, she did. Like, yeah, you totally didn't see it? No.
Didn't you see her look your way as she was scanning the room?
She was actually looking on your hand for a ring. And if you got one, beat it.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah, no, okay. So
all right.
We'll figure something out. I don't even know. Next week.
I feel like people should give us flirting tips. I'm a sad person.
I want makeup tips. I want someone to teach me how to put makeup on.
It's not pretty.
I'm horrible. I cannot put makeup on.
We haven't talked about, because it's completely off our topics that we said, but we haven't talked about places to go to meet people. We need to figure out. Next week I don't have kids.
Well, we kind of bring them up periodically.
Yeah. Next week I don't have kids, so.
Because I told you the brunches. I went to the brunch and I posted the video. Dude, guys, you got to go to brunches. You have to find the brunches in town. They are crawling with women. And trust me. And they're all drinking bottomless mimosas, drunk.
That's the best time to pick up on someone when they're wasted.
Because, well, they don't have to be wasted, but at least, you know what, it kind of puts their guards down a little bit and they're not so uptight. So that's why I should get you drunk.
There's a wine walk apparently this weekend at downtown Summerlin, I think, or maybe Tivoli.
Might be. I don't go over that way.
My sister, but I have to work, so I can't go.
There's always wine walks, but I'm telling you, that's the place to go, guys. Because when I went to Lee's Tequila and Beer, it was crawling with men. Like, I couldn't keep my head on straight. I was like, oh my God. But then again, my head wasn't on straight because I was drinking way too much.
That's a lot of tequila. That was I don't think I could do that.
You know what? And I was trying to be very, very conscious about it because, I know you got beer and you got tequila. So you're mixing shit, first off, right there. You're going to get sick. So I was trying to get, little samples. I'm like, just a little. And yeah, I was not.
Dude, 2-3 shots of tequila. I'm done.
I
would be sleeping on the Lee's floor.
One place had mezcal. That's my thing.
Oh,
I love mezcal. And it was Casamigos. Yes, that's why I love smoky. And only one of them had it Casamigos. Everybody else was all tequila. And I'm not a huge tequila fan, but I like to try things. I like to try wines and liquors and whiskeys and beers and bourbons and all that shit. I want to try all that shit.
I'd be all down for a whiskey crawl.
Hey! Oh, you know what'd be awesome? Sin City Lovin' Whiskey Crawl.
Yes.
Who can help us with that? That might be kind of cool.
I'm in for a whiskey crawl.
some local bars that serve whiskey, and we can like.
Oh, you know what I am planning on doing? My girlfriend, we're gonna do a wine night at my house. We're gonna have everyone bring like a wine and then look up a cheese that goes along with it. Like have like 4 or 5 people do it, and we'll like switch around and then invite people to bring like fruits and cheeses and wines, and then have like a wine tasting at my house.
That'll be fun.
I know.
That doesn't really. Well, that involves the girl side. What about the guys that like us?
No guys.
We have guys that like us, right? Hey guys, you like us, right?
Maybe. All right. So maybe next week
I'm dead serious about it. Sin City 11 whiskey crawl, beer crawl, something. I think that would be awesome.
They have those where you do the bike downtown. They take you to like 3 or 4 different bars
on a bicycle.
It's on like those party bikes, like the big.
Oh.
Where you pretend like you're bicycling, but you're really not. It's just the guy.
Those
up
things
front.
suck. You should be able to drink on those. Can you drink on them?
No.
See, that's dumb.
You go down to Container Park though. I love going down to Container Park when there's no kids there, because then you get the whole treehouse to yourself.
Is there never kids there?
Yeah, at night. At night. There's no kids there, and you can go on the freaking treehouse.
They've got a really good whiskey place in there too. Was it Oak and Ivy? That place is really good too. I like going there. Yeah. All right, who's taking us out on a date?
All right.
Anybody wanna take us out?
How you doing?
Hey. Trust me, I will do my hair and I will put makeup on. I'll look really cute. Promise. Maybe.
Okay. So we're signing out. We'll be back Thursday live.
We're gonna Stoney's.
Yes.
Stoney's. Who's coming? Who's gonna meet us?
We'll be there.
Yeah.
I don't know what time I'll be there. I'll probably be there like around 10.
I think I should make Trista sign in on the Sin City 11 page that she has checked into Stoney's, so you all know when she is there.
I will.
Because she will probably beat me there.
I will.
Because I think you'll probably be there a little bit earlier than me. Yeah. Because I could probably get there around 10:30.
And I'm going with a 20-ish-year-old, so this is going to be interesting.
Guy or girl?
Girl. She's the one that told me she was going to find me someone. I said I don't want to find a 20-year-old. Let's just throw that out there.
Yeah.
So
Elton, you're way behind, dude. We've been on an hour and we're about to sign off. I'm sorry. I love you.
But you can write in. We'll respond.
Come to Stoney's Thursday night.
We bring it up next week or next whenever we meet.
So I guess watch for us checking in at Stoney's.
Yeah.
We'll try and keep you guys updated.
Woo, I'll be there.
Yeah. Somebody can come teach us how to two-step and...
I know how to two-step. That's a problem too. Like I always go there and I want to dance, but nobody... I don't know if it's like... I feel like I'm like very approachable when I go to Stoney's, but nobody ever asks me to dance. I don't know if they think that I don't know how to dance, so they don't ask me.
Well, you have to get out there and dance to show that you know how to dance. Me, I just sit on the wall.
What do I go? Just go dance there by myself?
Well, get out there the line dances.
I do the line dances.
Well, with your blonde hair just flapping around, I'm sure all the guys will come over. Ugh.
No, they don't.
Like my friend Jody.
I swear to God, I go there and nobody ever asks me to dance. Nobody.
Maybe it's that resting bitch face.
I don't have. I smile. I always smile. I do dance. I do. And I'll get out there and dance by myself. I don't care. I go out there and dance with my girlfriend too, but she doesn't really know how to.
Pass it on. Bring your friends. Maybe somebody has connections to a table and a bottle. That would be good.
Oh,
bottle service. Yeah, it's Stoney's bottle service. Get us a table. We'll hang out. That might be easier to feed, like live feed, like we could probably live feed if we're all sitting like at a table.
Oh, gotcha.
So maybe we can look into that, or maybe someone has some connections to get us a table.
See, Zachary, I do dance. I love to dance. That's one of my favorite things in the world is dancing. I get a little more winded now though because I'm older, but
I like the horizontal dance.
I would like the horizontal dance. This is not happening in my life right now.
No, sounds good though.
Okay.
All right.
Stoney's Thursday.
How do you keep getting out of the picture there? There you are.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Okay.
Maybe I have a big head.
Definitely have a big head. All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.